It's a former Jaguar in Jalen Ramsey. I know that he's former and he hasn't been in Jacksonville for a while, but the question is, could he be making a return to Jacksonville this offseason? Now, Ramsey could be a player on the trade block for the Rams, possibly as they start their rebuild. And Pro Football Focus suggested that the Ramsey and Jaguars reunion could happen this offseason. Now, it would be a good story. Would it make sense? And should there still be some hard feelings from the split? Those are the questions that we kind of have to answer. Let's start with the biggest part, the emotions. Look, I know a lot of folks have kind of closed the door on the Ramsey era in Jacksonville, and there are definitely still some hard feelings, but I'm not really sure why. Like, I get it. He's a big personality. He left with the whole back injury thing. But overall, none of Jalen's complaints about the Jaguars organization at the time were wrong. I mean, think about it. Tom Coughlin was literally violating NFLPA rules with some of the fines he was giving players at the time. So while Ramsey was, of course, the most outspoken about some of the issues inside the Jaguars organization, he wasn't wrong. The Jaguars were doing things the wrong way at the time, and Ramsey just had enough leverage to force his way out of a bad situation. It's like if you're at the job and you and your manager don't get along and the manager makes going to work miserable, and you have a skill set that you know another company will appreciate you for, you wouldn't sit there and just deal with it. That's pretty much what Jalen did at the time. So while I don't think there should be very many hard feelings towards Ramsey, I'm also not sure a reunion would make much sense for the Jaguars right now. Now, while Ramsey would give the Jaguars a truly elite player on the defense again, and probably their first one since, well, Jalen himself, we're not really talking about a Jaguars team that's just one player away from a Super Bowl. Even though the tandem with Tyson Campbell and Jalen Ramsey covering receivers would be elite and really fun to watch, it doesn't really line up with where the Jaguars are in the process right now. The Jaguars have openly talked about not looking for those big offseason splashes and just developing their own guys. Adding Ramsey doesn't exactly line up with that philosophy, but they could make a deal happen if the money would fit. It sure would be a fun move to add some juice to a defense that could definitely use an extra squeeze of it.